Okay, hello everyone. I hope you can all hear me. I'm not really used to microphones. At the back, is it okay? Yeah, okay, thanks. So hi everyone, my name is Juliette. I work for a French NGO called LARK. And today I'm here to talk to you about Risso's dolphins, to introduce you a project about them. So it's the first time that we're here, so thank you for accepting my attendance. Quick overview of our association. So we are a French NGO called LARK in Cancale in Brittany, France, not that far from Saint-Malo. And our main objectives are raising awareness about marine environment, marine biology, and also to conduct research, scientific research, especially on marine species such as bottlenose dolphins and also Risso's dolphins. And we try to bridge the gaps between these two domains through citizen sciences. So I know that many of you are already experts, but for those of you who never heard about Risso's dolphins, this is what they look like. So Latin name is Campus criseus. And when you see them, so they have a round head. They are in average size, adult size, 4 meters long. And when you see them, the young ones are darker and the adult ones are covered with scars. This is due to social interactions. They have scars all over the body. So we can recognize them and do photo identification using all the scars on the body. When you see them from a boat or anything, you can also recognize them with the absence of rostrum, round heads, and also they have a very tall fin, which is twice as tall as it is wide. We only see them in our region between June and August during summer because we think that they are following their food. They mostly eat squids, cuttlefish, and cuttlefish come close to the coast to lay eggs during summer, and then they go away. So we just think that they are around in this particular season. And when we see them, it's only in small groups from 1 to 10 individual snacks. So about this species is that its conservation status is considered least concern in the IUCN Global Red List of Threatened Species. So its classification is quite different depending on which geographical zone you're looking at. For example, if you look at the European Red List, it's considered data deficient. Then if you zoom on the Northeast Atlantic, it's considered near threatened. If you go to the Mediterranean Sea, it's vulnerable. And if you look at the Brittany, it's data deficient. But thanks to opportunistic data sets on the Opsamer platform, it's like a iRecord and iNaturalist that you have. And we could see all the sightings. We had more than 300 sightings. And we could see on the map, that the distribution map that you have over there, that we have lots of sightings in the Northeast Atlantic. So we just want all of these to evolve, the conservation status to evolve, thanks to all the available data that we have. But still, this species is included into international conventions, communities, and it has some regulations, but not much. So by trying to study this species, we thought, okay, we're gonna maybe have several issues that we're gonna face. The first one would be that it's a little considered into conservation plans. It's not included into coastal management plans. And it seems to be a recurring issue because it's not only into our geographical zone, but everywhere else also. Second issue would be due to the IUCN Red List status and the limited available data, making it like very, how can I say, a challenging species to study. And also due to the limited observations and sightings, the rarity of sightings, it leads to a lack of observations and data for reliable studies. Third issue would be the difficulty into identifying new analysis. The scarcity of all the data makes it difficult to identify suitable methods for analysis as well. And the fourth issue, we talked a little bit yesterday, would be the lack of communication within the scientific community, and therefore difficulty to identifying those who have the same problematics as ours. So we thought of one solution to face all these challenges by leveraging all of our available data, by creating a photo identification catalogs with all the available data that we have, an opportunistic data on the data sets. And we did this for our preliminary studies. And we presented a poster into the ECS, is the European Cetacean Society meeting that took place this year in Italy in April. And my colleague actually presented this poster, and we had the idea to insert into this poster a participatory map where people could just point where they're at, who they are, and linked to a contact Google form where they could just fit in the Google form and tell us who they are, what they're working on, if they have any available data, what type of data it is, and if they have any problematics, and if they're willing to just work together. We also are currently starting a PhD project, so it's not me, it's my colleague as well, between our association, LARK, the French Biodiversity Agency, and also a university in La Rochelle. So it's to create a synergy between all the managements, NGOs, and researchers working on the same topics. So all of this is just to create and establish a big European network into everyone that works on Risso's dolphins and would have and would be interested into sharing information and just working together. I know we talked a lot about working together, but it's really my topic here. So we thought about some opportunities of this network. The first one would be that it creates a multidisciplinary collaboration between each other by exchanging knowledges, data, methods, analysis. It could be also a way to focus the research strategy by filling knowledge gaps, identifying priority areas, and also understanding better the threats. It would also allow researchers to improve their skills by exchanging best practices, enhancing communication abilities, and also offering new opportunities for everyone. And by joining all of our efforts, we could also amplify advocacy efforts to influence conservation policies as well, and of course, increase public awareness. So what available data do we have now? In our case, we employ different methods, such as photo identification. So we have today a catalog of 44 individuals that we've seen since 2007, first sighting. And we also do boat transects with on-effort data. We have land-based protocols, and also all the observations from the opportunistic observations in the Observer platform. And also with the PhD, we're going to try and develop further methods, such as using stranding samples and DNA samples as well. So we wonder now what available data is there elsewhere. So we presented this last year. And we had the feedback from Alexander Eckel, which is a scientist that works on Risso's dolphins in Norway. And he was willing to work with us, and he shares the idea of creating a European network with us. And also, actually, with the help of social media on Facebook, we saw an individual within the PNMI, so National Park Mer d'Iroise in Brittany as well, that they had one individual that we matched, that we now have in our catalog. So we started to go to see them and to see if we could have any partnership, and it worked. They are willing also to work in this European network. And so we presented the poster and this presentation as well in April earlier this year during the ECS. And people came back and were interested as well, such as the Manx Whale and Dolphin Watch. Also other people, in total around 15 structures were interested. So now I am asking, what about you? If you have any issues, the same problematics as well as us, if you have any available data, if you're willing to share information, don't hesitate to flash this code. This is gonna link you to the Google form and also the participatory map. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening.